Hello. And action. Alright, welcome to my favorite Final Fantasy game, at least growing up. Somewhat debatable, but definitely top 3. I don't know. Top 10, top 15. So this time I'm going to try recording the voice at the same time as recording the game. Let's go. Good old Red Wings. I remember playing this game as a kid, and at the very beginning, Cecil has all these cool moves, and I always thought it was weird that you didn't have them once the game actually began. Maybe he's just really hyped up by his crew, or when the king sends him off to his next mission, he takes all his powers back. But I think in this version, he actually does have them. So here we are stealing a crystal in the name of the king, very aggressively too. This is the pixel remaster of the game, so the music is more modernized. The Red Wings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough. But Captain, surely you don't condone what you've done. All of you, listen well. The raid on Mysidia was imperative for Baron's prosperity. Mysidians know too much about the crystals. Their very possession of one is a threat to Baron. His Majesty ordered we obtain their crystal, and as soldiers of the Royal Air Force, we are sworn to obey. Captain! Captain, monsters sighted dead ahead. Prepare for battle. I wonder if you get to control him in this version of the game. Nope. Okay, Red Fang is definitely not a move that you have. I think it's actually an item, though. So, it would be reasonable to assume that he might have consumable items. Yeah. The thing is, I mean, according to this story, aren't the people who created those monsters or enabled them to be technically our bosses? So wouldn't they not attack us? They would just attack everyone else? His Majesty awaits. Here we go. We're gonna present the crystal to the king, and he's gonna be so happy. We accomplished our mission. If you'll excuse me, Captain, I must speak to His Majesty in private. Please wait here. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil can no longer be trusted. He clearly questions your authority. He does. Their counsel is well heeded, Bagan. But so long as I obtain the crystals, Cecil's transgressions matter little. Send him in. Yes, Your Majesty. Captain, His Majesty summons you. The Kingdom of Baron hails your return. May I have the crystal? Yes, Your Majesty. It looks genuine to me, sire. It is beautiful to behold. You are dismissed, Cecil. Cecil. Kessel? Keckle? Your Majesty. Yes? Captain, what is this? Your Majesty, forgive me, but what are your intentions regarding the crystals? My men are confused and displeased at their orders. And what of you? Do you question my command? No, I only ask. Silence! Do not think your treachery has slipped past me. I trusted you, Cecil, but you leave me no choice. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. But Your Majesty... Now, I charge you with another duty. Slay the phantom beast that plagues Mist Valley, and deliver this bomb ring to the village of Mist. This bomb ring? Dun dun dun. You leave tomorrow at first light. What's up? In the context of this world, what's a bomb ring? Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. Cecil has done no wrong. Ah, Kane. If you're so concerned about your traitorous friend, you may accompany him. So they're already calling me a traitor. Your Majesty, now take the ring and be gone. Your Majesty, I assume that a bomb ring is like a ring you wear that can do something with bombs? I'm sorry, Kane. Once we've completed the mission, the king is bound to forgive us both. You'll command the Red Wings again in no time. Get some rest. Leave tomorrow's preparations to me. And he goes over to the right side over there. Okay. And then oh yeah, he's here. Just give him a little... What's wrong? I'm sorry to have dragged you into this. Don't be. I acted of my own free will. I mastered the dark sword on His Majesty's orders, but it was to protect Baron, not to plunder. You're not to blame. I'm sure the king has his reasons. I envy you, Kane. I envy the path you choose. I suppose I could have obtained a higher rank had I become a Dark Knight. My father was a dragoon, but he passed away when I was still young. I felt that I could keep some sort of connection with him if I became a dragoon as well. I didn't mean to bore you with my stories. Anyway, I don't need your concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is slaying that beast tomorrow. I don't want to be the only one pulling his weight. Wait, what? I'll give as good as you, rest assured. I don't know why I couldn't read that. That's more like it. We should get some sleep. We rise early tomorrow. Oh, I thought that was a door. So yeah, they kind of give away the plot. Because the king's like, go slay the beasts at Mist Village and then deliver this bomb ring. It's like a bomb, but you put it on your finger. A ring received from the King of Bear. Okay. So it's not like a ring of bombs. It's like a ring that you wear. Um, I think there's one hidden item over here. Or one... Oh, yeah, I can't. Yeah, I gotta wait till later when the guard's dead. But I don't know, dead. He's not there anymore, at least. I assume everyone's dead. Spoiler alert. Let's just move on. Cecil, Keckle. Thank goodness you're all right. I was so worried you left on such short notice. We're fine. I wish I could say the same for Messidians we slaughtered. Seckle. I'll come see you later, okay? Very well. You do that, Rosa. Best lady. Anything over here? This looks like a... Ooh. Okay. What's that? I did not expect you to spare us, but please, return the crystal to Mysidia. Okay, so that's a Mysidia... Ah, there we go. These are like... POWs. Oh, he just told me to talk to them. Is there any... Nope. So, in terms of this game, I kind of remember the bones of it, like the broad strokes. Not entirely, though. I'm sure there's going to be some parts I'm going to get stuck on or forget. Well, well, well. Look who's back. Rosa was worried sick about you. It's Sid. Don't you ever do that to her again, you hear? So, how are my airships? I bet you and your goons wrecked them up something awful. Hey, what's the matter with you, kiddo? Well, what? The king demoted you? What about the Red Wings? We'll be a mess without you. Come to think of it, the king's been acting peculiar for some reason, or for some time. His Majesty ordered me to build an airship for killing people. Everyone's worried about him. Ahoy! Be careful out there. Make short work of that mission and get back safe. Whoa. I have to start heading home. My daughter will kill me if I'm not back soon. Sid. The staple of every Final Fantasy game. I always feel like it's awkward when Sid is like a playable character. I mean, I like Sid from FF7. He's kind of semi-playable in this game. He's like a guest character that eventually you never play as again. But it's like, if you're gonna have a staple in a game, I don't know. I think they never changed Bahamut. Sometimes Bahamut is a summon, sometimes he's a boss. No, I think he's pretty much just always a summon. There's, in 13.2, he's a boss. Many bosses. In this game, he's a boss, but you could also use him as a summon. But he's always the king of dragons, you know? That's always his thing. Sid in other Final Fantasy games could be... He's usually some kind of gadgety mechanic or something. In this one, he's an airship mechanic. In 6, he's just a general scientist. In 7, he's a playable character. In 8, he's like your uncle or something. He's like the leader of the garden. I don't remember who he is in 9. Oh yeah, he's like the leader of that town, the airship town. Starts with a B. I don't remember who he is in 10. But it starts to get a little bit watered down. Like he's like the old guy who does something. They just had to put him in the game. But like typically newer versions of Sid don't necessarily have anything to do with older versions of Sid. Just that they're usually kind of DIY experts. They can just craft things, just come up with an idea and just make it. Well, I guess I gotta come home safe. So you ready for some real combat? Always lead the way. So exciting. Mandatory exposition time. And so, the Dark Knight Keckle was stripped of his command as captain of the Red Wings. He and the Master Dragoon Kane head for the Foggy Valley and the Village of Mist. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force, the Red Wings, Baron soon reigned supreme. Now, as monsters multiply and stir unrest, Baron only exploits its power to collect the world's crystals. Why? The crystals merely shed their light in silence. It's not really an answer to why. I had such ADD as a kid that I was incapable of reading that. So many times I would start a new game and I'd be like, I gotta actually read what that says. I'm curious. And halfway through, I start daydreaming and looking up. I'm just spamming the button to try and skip it. Okay. First things first, let's check out the town. Probably some loot in some of these little boxes. And it's always good to just kind of look around. Is there like an auto run function in this game? There we go. That should be fine. That's where I quit game. It's good to know, just in case. And really hide it in the config settings. Oh, wow, that's fast. He drops bread and a tent. Is there a button to not run? Oh, there we go. Okay. So if something is hard to get at, I can stop myself. What does this guy gotta say? You. Hey, but you're a Dark Knight. I can't take money from someone of your status. Well, then give me something for free. I don't understand. There's item shop. I still look just in case. There might be some boxes. When I was a kid, items were so huge. Hey, lady, oh, God. Lady, get out of that fucking... Yeah, items were huge when I was a kid. I remember, I forget what it was. There's some kind of trick we learned to get a lot of money. And, I felt invincible when I had, like, 99 potions. Oh, hourglass. That's where you get it. Hourglass you need for, some speedrunning strats. Because it casts stop on the enemies. There's some enemies that are difficult, and then there's some that are unfairly difficult. And the hourglass is kind of the key to that. Later, there's a when you're fighting the imp, there's a cave where you can't use any metal items, and then this imp comes out. It's kind of easy. And then when you defeat him, he turns into a shadow dragon. But the imp is a boss. Shadow dragon is a regular enemy that's just much stronger than us. So you can actually use stop on him. Built a new engine there, eh, Sid? I saw you 2 minutes ago. Oh, wait, yeah, that was yesterday. I forgot that we slept all night. And this should be logged, probably. Yeah. Okay. Good exploring. That was worth it. That hourglass is huge. So, now we're off. I could get a chocobo. I kind of want to do a couple fights, though, because... Oh, wow. Did they change the encounters? Can this guy petrify? Maybe I do want to take a chocobo. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this game, but numerous times throughout the game you change parties, and you also change main characters at one point. I'm not going to reveal too much, but basically you start over again. And so for that reason, whenever you do decide to... Oh, wrong button. I don't know how to get off this chocobo. Not that. It's not that. Disembark is... Oh, it says it. E. Okay. So... Yeah, you kind of want to pick your times. Where should I save this? Somewhere away from all the other save games so I don't get confused. So, you kind of want to pick your moment when you're going to grind EXP, because you might be leveling up a character that is going to get washed away in the sea and then get wounded and never rejoin your party. But there's a lot of difficult encounters as well. So, actually, I really want to know, how do I run away from... Don't push tab. That's... I'm gonna have to look at the controls. Also, auto battle I learned is kind of a little trick for speeding things up, because you avoid all the menuing, and there's like a few frames where it like loads the menu and unloads the menu. It's gonna be 2 and 3, I believe, because That's L and R. I'll have to check it out. See? Perfect. Now I know. Turn back. What? Who's there? Ocean. Dun, 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 dun. But there's even cases like you, for instance, you get Rosa in your group, right? She's a white mage, your girlfriend, and she's technically in your final group at the end of the game, but leveling her early game doesn't affect her level late game because she leaves the party at one point or at 2 points. I don't know. There's a couple of times. And Rydia as well. You haven't met Rydia yet, but she doesn't stick around for the whole game. Oh, I missed a chest. I gotta go back for it. I don't have to. What is it? 5 drops. Yeah, it was completely unnecessary, but we're not leaving items behind. We're doing things. It's gonna be much more difficult to get all the items later in the game when I'm actually scared of the enemy encounters. Also, it's gonna take me a minute to remember what all the buttons are. Leave at once. Could that be the Phantom Beast of Mist Valley? I do kind of enjoy this first boss fight. It reminds me, or the boss fight in FF6 reminds me of this one, where it's not difficult by any means, but if you don't pay attention or you don't realize that there's a strategy to it, then it's virtually impossible to beat. Knights of Baron. Who are you? Leave now or suffer the consequences. Show yourself. Of course. We gotta get to the village. King's orders. The mist is gathering. So there is like a timing to this. I should have used darkness. I don't know if I want to auto this though. I'm worried I'm gonna... I'm gonna wait. Perfect. Smart. Da 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 da. Ba da da da. Darkness costs like almost 30 HP. I'll probably wait now. Oh. Castle. Is he gonna die in the first fight? Where's Kane been taking damage from? He doesn't have darkness. Was that just damage it took on the way up here. I don't even know if darkness does more damage than a regular attack. That's 5 extra damage. But then, if you calculate the turns I have to spend not attacking him... Alright. Missed again. Because I have to heal him if he's doing darkness all the time. But I think darkness is also an AoE. So it's worth it to use when not fighting a single target. I mean, technically it's worth it to use it either way. I'm surprised this guy's still alive. We did it. We defeated the Mist Dragon. Okay. All right. That was fun. Tune in next time to see what happens when we reach the Mist Village.